actually would really help them, the secretaries, performing better because this will just add up to the what they are receiving already since we are also adding up to the responsibility. So we are encouraging with the barangay resolutions that were sent to us, the all majority, if I'm not mistaken, it's 90%. It's the barangay secretary who stands as the beso, and from there we just want to give an ordinance that would also allow the barangay to give honorarium to additional to the barangay secretary.
For the additional.
Yes.
So it appears nga daw, amuning ideally, unwritten, pero ideally, ang mga secretary na lang mga beso.
Correct, sir.
Sige. Lastly, Madam Chair, this is my last and more important question. I-address ko ni Guro sa proponent base sa committee level and labi na sa aton man federation sang barangay, no, kay Councilor Irene Ong. Dumadamo na kita gina-devolve sa barangay balang functions. Ligad lang to, nag-desk kita on mental health desk sa barangay man. Tapos animal welfare desk. Tapos subong naman beso. Gusto ko lang mabalaan kasi nothing against this kasi dako man nga bagay nga dito sa dalong ginang programa ta. Pero kaya pa ni sang aton mga kapitan Kap Irene, I mean together with the regular functions of peace and order, justice, all that, no, amo lang ako na while we are proposing these things, we're able to consult also our barangay officials that among the bulk of their functions, they can still accommodate this very important role. Amo lang na gusto ko, has this been determined? Okay, basi ka ron.
Yes, Councilor Ong, you may answer.
All the jobs are put in the barangay, so we cannot say no. About the point to give scenario. If the barangay is already exceed or extract PS, where do we get the money? So no.
So ako lang na ako, gusto ko i-consider. Kaya I know good intention man ang aton pag-devolve sa function and to have point persons on the ground. Ang ako niya, na-imagine ko lang manging kapitan sa subong mga panahon, do kadamo sa mga responsibilidad, no? And if they are ready for it, then why not, no? So this is just my manifestation. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you to the proponent.
Thank you. Councilor Young, you have the floor.
Madam Chair, my question is, this program, based on your presentation, that subject to the availability of funds from the barangay. So this program, Madam Chair, will be funded by the barangay. So about if they have no funds, so what will happen to your program?
For now, since this is a running program already for almost 3 years, it has been a practice of saying thank you to people who have submitted the documents. But however, the SP resolution or the SP ordinance would greatly help us encourage that to have a foresight of planning ahead of for the barangays to allocate resources in the future.
So you have mentioned here that it's okay if the officers will be a barangay kagawad, so they will not receive additional honorarium.
Yes, sir.
But in case that they will appoint not a member of the kagawad, you have to give them honorarium subject to the availability of the fund.
Correct, sir.
So
it would be a context-based, sir, approach.
According to the peso, will provide them a funding for the barangay.
We will provide love, sir, but not in cash.
They will provide the technical assistance.
Assistance. So,
but not the honorarium.
So my one other suggestion, why not, if you can include training in the barangay for the skilled worker. So, in your proposed ordinance, you did not mention about the training in barangay base.
I think, sir, it's already in our PPAs. So, a part of our deliverables in the office are already skills training. So, the Barangay Employment Service officers will be our channel. So, ibig sabihin po nun, all of our programs will be downloaded to them as they will help us look for all the beneficiaries of the programs that we have in the office. As of the moment, sir, we have a total of 33.
What I mean is, you will conduct a training
We
in
will.
the barangay base.
May,
Yes po.
yes.
Nasa PPAs namin siya.
That's included.
Is it already
In the
included?
PPAs namin.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair.
Section, yes, section 5.
5.
Regular training, capacity building, and technical assistance. Anyway, if there's none, okay. This is just an advice also to the proponent. Medyo ganaton teeth ang aton ordinance. I didn't see any penalty clause. So what happens if kung hindi sila magpasa report, hindi sila mag-appoint, what will happen? So, just an advice to the proponent.
I'll take note of that, Madam Chair.
Actually, ma'am, I'd just like to add the value to the discussion. The PESO has a PESO Awards every end of the year. So basically, more than just penalty, we acknowledge those who are submitting. So there are rewards for everybody, for all pesos who submit. So for me, I'm a big fan of reinforcement, a positive reinforcement. So more than the penalty, we give out positive reinforcements for awards as well as for additional compensations if our budget allows.
So that's a good point also. You may add that in your another section. But then again, kung wala sang penalty clause, okay lang hindi sila magpasa.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, Councilor Akap, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. No? Since I was also a barangay captain before, so the hardest thing sa barangay always ang personal services budget. Kung wala na budget ang barangay para i-honorario, wala na. So di na namon kwaon. So, well, anyway, Madam Chair, even sa section na sa honorarium and support, no, section 6, the barangay are encouraged to allocate funds. Well, anyway, kung wala na budget, din mo kwaon. That is why, Madam Chair, it should be as an ordinance, supposedly, the barangay shall or may, at least shall, no, for the mandating powers ng barangay, no, shall.
That's a good
But
point.
anyway, Madam Chair, because of this, it is not for general application. This is not for general application because you may or you may not. So, Madam Chair, may I suggest to the proponent just to convert this ordinance into a resolution. A resolution, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Okay, Councilor, you may answer, Councilor Salivar.
Madam Chair, we are going to pass this as an ordinance because kung ordinance siya, they are obliged. Hambal naman natin kung if for now they cannot afford to have the honorarium nung ihatag. But for as long as we have the ordinance, I know for sure na may ara man sang time na pangitaan man na nila kay Diyos. In the first place, nagkasaludo gid ako sa mga barangay officials natin despite the fact na kadamo na sila sa mga obligations and responsibilities downloaded dira sa ila. No? But then again, kapangibabaw sa giyapon, ang welfare sang ilang constituents within the barangay. They cannot afford ng tanan dira unemployed sa ilang barangay. They have to see to it nga kinahanglan in place ang ilang mga constituents that would avail to any assistance coming from the city government. Ang pinaka-importante sa tanan ang employment. You know? If you are employed, you have money, you have salary, and you can afford to buy food, place that on the table 3 times a day. You can afford to buy medicines if you are employed.
So dira na makita ang beauty no sa siling ordinance kay naaman ang ato ng mga barangay officials hindi na magpangabudlay, hindi makulbaan. Yang iya nga constituents wala sa may mga trabaho, wala sino ang shoulder sina barangay officials sa gihapon. So with this ordinance, Madam Chair, I know for sure that this is very important no, to have a basic lang gid nga pahitan-an sang aton nga pumuluyo against sa employment. Yung ka na pala makakita, kita na mismo nagadala sa employment sa barangay level. Hindi na sila magkadto sa mga malls para lang mag-attend sa job fairs. Hindi na sila magkadto sa mga companies and agencies na magpila dito. As I've said, as based on my experience, bis ka nakapajama, kung qualified ka, you are hired on the spot. Experience na ako as pesto manager, madam.